What's going on, guys? Avery here. We're dancing and we're having a shiny day.
What's going on, guys? Avery here, Subconscious Control, Design Inspired. Let's go better together. So we're here in beautiful San Diego, up enjoying some beautiful winds, some beautiful weather, some beautiful oceans and beaches. While we're here, I was starting to think about the story that's absolutely incredible, and I actually brought it up a few weeks back when we were hiking and training for the Beast. And it's about these two gentlemen, Tom and Charles, and they're hiking Mount Everest. Of course, you know, one of the hardest hikes that you can do, getting ready to see the top of the world. And as they're climbing, they're on this pieces of ice. So they have these, I believe they're called crampions. They're these shoes that are very sharp and have sharp edges so you can dig into the ice. And they have the tools that are, you know, chipping into the ice, and they're hiking and they're climbing up this thing. And as they climb up, there's these metal pieces that are into the ice that you clamp onto, you clamp your safety lines onto. So they have their lines, they have their safety lines, and Tom's ahead of Charles, and so he's clamping everyone because he's really like the guide. He's done this before. So he's taking them up and he's going up to the top and he's clamping he's on the top. And as he's climbing to the top of the ice, he is almost there, but then he falls. And Charles is just working his way up behind him. However, as he's climbing, he's looking at the ice. And all he hears is this pop, 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 pop. And he sees Tom falling quickly at him. And he's trying to figure out, how do I move? Can I swing to the side? But he's stuck. They're on the same line. They're climbing the same line. They're on the same safety lines. And all he sees is Tom falling. And all he can think is, oh man, what do I do? As Tom falls, he hits Charles. And his crampion, his sharp footing, cuts his leg quite severely. And he ends up smashing him against the wall, and he ends up breaking his leg. Well, Tom and Charles sit there, and they go, what can we do? And Tom says, I can't take you and me back. We're not gonna both make it back to safety. We'll both either die and we'll freeze to death. The night's coming, there's supposed to be a storm coming in. I have to go back and get you help and come back and find you. It's the only way we'll both survive. So they both go, okay. They agree upon it. Charles is gonna stay there, stay put, hang from the ice, and Tom's gonna go back and find somebody to come back and rescue him. And Charles has to make some important decisions. He knows there's storms coming in. That's the reason they were gonna go summit and get back quickly. And he knows he's gotta do something very severe, something different than what he would normally do to survive. So he starts resolutions of 100 wind circles, 100 crunches, 100 wind circles, 100 crunches, 100 wind circles, 100 crunches. And as he's doing this, he's keeping warmth in his body. He's keeping belief that he can stay alive. And the storm starts to roll in, and he sees these dark clouds, and he looks at it and he goes, man, I can only do this. I can't focus on anything else, just like life. If you want to be good at something, you got to focus on it. You got to have laser focus. And he goes, I got to have belief. I'm going to survive this. 100 wind circles, 100 crunches. I know I'm gonna do it. Tom's coming back to find me. There's belief, there's hope, I have faith. 100 wind circles, 100 crunches. The night rolls in, the storm continues to roll in. It's very cold. 100 wind crunches, 100 crunches, 100 wind circles. Does this for almost 24 hours. Then, the sun comes up, he sees it. Glorious sun, a little bit of warmth. The storm starts to roll out. He's still alive. He still knows that if he continues to do these cycles of 100 100 circles, 100 crunches, he can survive because he's done it throughout the night. He had that struggle, he overcame it. He now sees faith that Tom's coming for him. Finally, he sees a rescue team, helicopter. Tom's there. This isn't something he just dreamed up overnight. Something that he had a vision of, that he saw that he could complete, and that it could happen, and it did. Came into his vision, and Tom came and saved him. Man, it's amazing what we can adapt to do. It's amazing when we're put to get out of our comfort zones, to sometimes death, yes, but sometimes just challenging what we actually believe we can do, challenging what we think is our status quo for ourselves, challenging what's average, right? Refuse to be average and say, I'm gonna survive this, I'm gonna do this. Become Charles, become Tom, save somebody, save a dreamer, become Charles, save yourself, work hard. Guys, 100 wind circles, 100 crunches. Love you guys, talk to you soon, bye-bye.